Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. And pitching here today, Lucas Giolito. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Addison Barger, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is downstairs. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. One out, bases empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Okay.
And there's ball four. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. So a man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Barger over at first with one away. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him swinging. 2 down. Will Bichette up to the dish.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
And there's the strike. On the ground to the left, Story. They get the force, and that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Fenway, our starting pitcher in this one, Chris Bassett. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at first with no outs here. And a foul ball. And he gets Bregman. And there's one down. Now batting Jarren Duran. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. High fly ball out to left field. Lucas hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Here's Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch, and he just misses. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit to third. They take the force out. Inning over. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Giolito back to work.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Puts it away for the out. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's two away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Jays, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one missed. Cut on and lifted in the air. Rafaela makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first, and quickly one away in the second. And next for the Red Sox, Romy Gonzalez. Bunting for a hit, and foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. In the air, right field, Barker coming on. And a couple of quick outs. And stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strike.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Clips the corner, strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Ground ball, left side. Bregman to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So up next for Toronto, Tyler Heineman.
Catcher Tyler Heineman.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swings through that high fastball.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Goes down looking. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. That one ran inside, almost got him. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is down low. 2-1.
One strike.
And there's a ball. Fouled off left side. 2 out, space is empty. Got him swinging. As we go to the last of the third. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Outside low, and that's ball one. Rafaela in his second season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. And a swing and a miss there. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself, and a quick out number one. Now it's the right fielder. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1. He led off. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. 1 out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And there's a foul ball. That
1 ball,
misses.
1 strike.
1-1. Yoshida, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That's way outside. And the count's even at 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. That misses. 1-0. And a strike in there. And 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. Out number 3. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next one misses, and it's 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Blue Jays yet to pick up a hit here. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The other way. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. Up the middle. Gonzalez to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Nathan Lucas digs in now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Late with the swing there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Battling here as he fouls it away. Tying run in scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Outside. Full count now. He goes down looking. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now it's going to be Trevor Story. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fair ball. Story around second, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And here is Romy Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. And that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Now here is Carlos Narvaez. Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching.
On the ground. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 1 away as the second run of the inning scores. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw to third, and he's out. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Man at first, and now the right fielder. A single and a run scored and a walk. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a
runner on the go. Foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Foul ball. And a curve is down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the fifth inning. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
That's a ball. Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jimenez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
One ball, one strike.
And that's in there for a strike. The slider that finds the mark.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Heineman in the box now. Takes strike one. Fought off foul. Kiner-Falefa at third. Jimenez at second with nobody out. Just missing there. And the count is 1-2. And that's too high.
3-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they trail by 1.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Late swing, foul to the left. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Springer on the run. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Throw to second. Tag out at second. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway Park. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Bassett back to work. To third, Kiner-Falefa. In plenty of time to first, and that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Alex Bregman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in there.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And that's down and away.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Jimenez throw to first, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off, and we know they need him to be fresh.
Throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Now this is a rocket to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. At the plate, Bo Bichette, 1 for 2. Fouled off down the right side. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into the 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Varsho stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is fouled back. Strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Low takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. A new arm into the game, the righty Shane Bieber.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Story in the box again, takes a strike. Bieber fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Swing and a bouncer. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Bieber checks the runner. Story back into the dive. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
Runner on the go.
No,
Pitch inside.
Throw,
safe. Story leads off second with nobody out. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming. He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Out to center, Varsho. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And the runners will move up. Swing and a ground ball. Connor Falefa. And that is out number 2. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch just misses. Red Sox leading it by 2. That one fouled off. Swings through that one.
1 and 2.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that misses. Ball 1.
Nope, outside.
Red Sox by 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Connor Falefa started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Right side. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jimenez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. To the right side, Gonzalez fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Bottom of the 7th, so stepping in for Boston, number 40.
For the Red Sox, right fielder, number 40.
And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Connor Falefa whips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Way high. On a line out towards center. Varsho makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one in there across the letters. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
That one missed. Bregman takes downstairs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Greg Weisser. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman.
Greg Weisser.
And that one is inside ball 1. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter is George Springer. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Addison Barger getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ryan Barucki.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Duran stands in now and watches strike one. Trying to bunt his way on. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike one.
One and one.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. So digging in, Nathaniel Lowe. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for Romy Gonzalez.
That's the ball.
That one outside, and it's 1-0.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Rolled over to third, and that's a foul ball. That's to third. Fair ball. In comes the runner from third, and they take a 3-run lead. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is down low.
One ball, one strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Bases now loaded, and there's a force at every base. 2 outs, bases full. Now it's the right fielder. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Just missed.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And a swing and a miss.
1 and 1.
Got the bat going too soon, and strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two outs. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. One run across, tag, and he's out at the plate. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Weiser back to work. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Good extension on that swing.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Stepping in, Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball. Guerrero, the lead runner out at second. Bichette at first with no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Lucas in the box now. Takes strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at-bat than him.
And that one is in for a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Tying run at the plate. And takes low for ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
And fouled off. And that one is inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down. If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking,
got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.